Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. It's been 2 years since war ended with France. I tried to provoke a war with the Italians because they had a pretty decent navy. I was unsuccessful at that. I kept a lot of ships around Italy, as you can see. Got them down to minus something at least, but the French, for some reason, decided, yeah, it's time to have another go at the British Empire. So, we are back at war with France. They've got 71 ships now, building 7, repairing 21. They've been fighting with the Germans while I've been at peace. Do they have any better ships than 2 years ago? I do not know. In terms of technology, I've gotten better reloaders, some other stuff. The French have now 16-inch guns. I saw the Germans had researched them a couple months ago also. The Italians, for some reason, they scrapped the design of the M-class cruiser, which is that one. Which it was a good ship. I don't know why they scrapped it. Maybe they have something better. Maybe they gone back to fielding trash. What do we have here? Oh, this tower. The French have their navy mostly split up into smaller task forces. I have gone through some refits on my ships. The Earnest and Mindful are now ready for action. Gonna have them joined by these ships here. What do we have here? Ah, the Adelaides. And the attack class destroyers. These are the torpedo spammers. And one Philomel. Put some of them out here. Plymouth. We have 2 more Adelaides. I've sent one of my task forces back from the Mediterranean, the one that has this one, which has the last 2 Adelaides, just so I can have them combine with these 2. I get a full squadron of 4. So here's my fleet at the moment. Got my attack class DDs, got the veteran class DDs that were designed recently. The Cassandra class light cruisers. The Mindful and Earnest. The Venturous class battleships. Basically slightly bigger and better Adelaides. And the Foxhound class battle cruisers that are kind of like the Trafalgars, but they got triple 15s instead of double 16s. So fewer guns, no, more guns, but slightly smaller. The Rodneys are refitting for another 3 months. Because I researched the Rodneys have 12-inch guns. And I researched the Mark V 12-inch gun. So they got those, and that brought them to the pretty much to their displacement limit. Because apparently those turrets are slightly heavier than the Mark IV. I haven't seen anyone research radar yet, but I saw the I think it was the Italians researching Stereoscopic Rangefinder 5, which I'm pretty sure is the last rangefinder you get before you research the radar. Okay. Yeah, I got Advanced Towers 5. The French have the superimposed turret thing. Not that you really need that many turrets. It's kind of a what's the yeah, I'm guessing they have most of those techs. And what's more, I have the gas turbines. I think that's the final engine you get. From here on out, it's incremental improvements of all engine types. I've got oil 2. I'm still not sure what the next one is for boilers. Rangefinders, that's just incremental improvements on my radar 3. I'm getting a new destroyer size in 2 months, so that can be useful. We have a convoy battle. Where is it? Here. It's a Cassandra class, I class, and an L class DD. Okay, let's take them on. Let's take the new Cassandra class light cruiser out for a spin. I was quite happy I got a war, even if it was not against the Italians, because the peacetime budget was because I was preparing for war and I had all the task forces down in the Mediterranean to annoy the Italians. I was losing something like 600 million a turn. So my saved up rainy day fund of what, 40 billion? I think it was 44 billion or something like that, has now been reduced to 35. But it's war again, so I'm getting my money back. Oh, that's a bad weather. Reloading. Auto 1. Auto 2 is the latest reloader I've got, which gives a... Auto 1 gives a 20% improvement on rate of fire. Auto 2 gives 27%. But it also makes the turrets way heavier, and it's actually slowing down the rate of traverse. I think that's why some of my DDs had trouble keeping their guns on target. That's probably the DD. That's the DD. Yeah, those cruisers look kind of old. Yeah, I'm taking this destroyer apart. With all these debuffs. Let's go find the transports. Let's go find the transports and then come back and deal with these two guys. It's not a good ship. It's not a good ship, my friend. Like, it's got lots of modern technology. There you go. Transports. Yeah, it's got all this kind of modern technology. Like Cordite 2, Electro Hydro. But it's on a hull that looks like it's from 1890. So I don't know what's up with that. I know the Germans and Italians have more modern hulls researched. Was that all the... yeah, I think that was all the transports. I think they only had 3. Yeah, it's a 41 million light cruiser, but just look at all the fire it's putting out. Incendiary HE shells. Yeah, I am firing HE. Keep putting that guy down. What kind of armor does this ship have? Switch to AP on the main guns. I think I could pen you. I think my semi-armor piercing main gun ammo can pen this target. Are these guys gonna fire back, or can they not see me? Let's reduce speed. These guys are not going anywhere. Okay, let's finish that guy. Surrendered, high casualties. Yeah, this guy is about to surrender as well. If he doesn't sink first. Oh, he sank. Damn. Yeah. That's a Challenger, alright. Alright, let's I think that was the only battle this turn. But we got some looks like we can get some fights next turn. Research is being researched. Brisbane's. Can I get you out to... you can attack that poor light cruiser. Right, August. Ah, we got some battles. Finally. The Red Cross urges French Empire and our nation to accept the exchange of prisoners. The government asks your opinion on this matter. Oh, billion. Yeah, no. I've got some unrest, but it's not too bad. N-class heavy cruiser and the I-class light cruiser. These were the ones we just ran into. N-class is the 19 knot. Might not be the same one from the previous war, but it's not very impressive, to say the least. Maybe update your fleet, France. Most of the French ships I've run into now seem like they could be, what, 50 years old? Okay, let's go find the enemy. I know they won't be able to run, not going 19 knots. My DDs are more than twice as fast as their heavy cruiser. Even my battleships can catch up. Makes you wonder why they wanted war with me. And this is not the gunboat class DD. This is the is it? Wait, which is it? Attack class. Yeah, no, this is the torpedo spammer. So it's only got 3 turrets with double guns, but that's I will not be surprised if that's more than enough. I'm thinking the Intrepid might be the ship that spots the enemy first, given its better spotting. Yeah, Intrepid spotted them. Torpedoes off. Let's get closer, let's get a better firing solution. Not that I think I need it. Torpedoes away from Tyrian. Torpedoes away from Pasley. Torpedoes away from Crusader. Attack, are you gonna launch? Attack, torpedoes away. Is that a torpedo hit? No. No, I don't think I hit any torpedoes. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Did I hit any torpedoes? No torp, no torp, no torp, no torp. But again, these DDs were made to launch like mass spreads of torpedoes into blob formations. Which, by the looks of it, they would have been very good at, because that was a lot of torpedoes going out. So, if I could do that versus a blob formation, kind of what I did now, just individually selecting targets for each of the 4 ships, then turning the torpedoes on, that would be nice. Okay, the Foxhound class battlecruisers, these are brand new, the 1515s, and 4 of the Cassandras, against S-class light cruiser. It looks better than the I-class, but not by much. Only 3.5 knots. These. Like, what are you doing, France? Why are you... Q-class destroyer. 30 knot destroyer. Okay, I can outrun it. For that matter, I think I can outrun this too, the Q-class. Not with the battlecruisers, actually. These have not gotten the 39 knot top speed. Only the Rodneys and Caledonias had enough extra displacement to have their engines upgraded to run at 39 knots. Okay, let's see who's where. You can join that division. So the Cassandras will be the ones protecting my battlecruisers from the swarm of DDs. Okay, enemy ships have already suffered engine damage. Weather is not amazing, but I've got enough technology to reduce those debuffs by a lot. 28 knots. Whatever that is, it's not having a good day. Okay. Keep gunning them down. HE on the secondaries, please. Yeah, this is a lot of fire going out. Yeah, those are the light cruisers. Those very weird looking French hulls. Another light cruiser down. Like, what do you expect to do when your light cruisers can only go 23 knots? Like, I've reduced the speed of my light cruisers to like a lot more than I need to just to get the bonus. Just so I don't outsail the entire enemy formation. That would be kind of pointless. Kind of torpedo range. 10 kilometers? Okay, so 20-inch torpedoes. Yeah, that makes the light cruisers way more of a threat than the heavy cruisers. Torpedo detonation, okay, that's not a threat anymore. DD might be a threat. What a stupid war. Like, yeah, I built some pretty powerful ships. But it's 1928 running into stuff like this. It's just there's like no excuse for the AI to be building this. Okay, it's got a lot of armor. I'll give it that. 13.3 inches of main belt armor. That's a lot at Crop 4. But it's still a heavy cruiser going 19 knots. Where do you think you are running? This light cruiser looks like a donut. It's even got minus draft and it looks so fat. I don't know. I don't know why the AI just doesn't research new, better hulls. I know some of them do. The Italians and Germans have most of the modern hulls that I have. Did any of these guys have radar? I forgot to check. RDF. 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 Sonar 2. That's more advanced than my sonar. I think I've got sonar 1. No, I got... Don't I have sonar 1? Yeah, these guys. Sonar 1. Which I just researched a couple of months ago. I mean, what is there to say? I think the French have 1 or 2 battleships, maybe a battle cruiser. I'm not sure if it's like actually a worthy design, or if it's the same old trash that I sunk in the previous war. See, not even 1 point of damage in return. Got 2 more N-class. Okay, Stour. You will finally get to do something. I will have the Stour destroy and sink these 2 heavy cruisers by herself. Because there's like, they don't have torpedoes, they pretty much don't have anything. Stour, head out. Everyone else. Everyone else. Urchin, you too. These 2. Yep. Yeah, Mark III 20-inch guns, by the way. So they might finally get to hit something. all of you just retreat. Now the enemy is probably running, but at 19 knots, even the Star can catch. She caught them. 33 kilometers. Are they running? They are running. Not very fast. Freaking catching up to them. So still range finding. Oh, ouch! That's 5,000 damage. Okay, focus the next guy. Here they come. Partial pen for 2,000 damage. Too close to go at 10 times game speed. But I've pushed the reload time down to 183 seconds. Let's get the rear turret away. I need more angle to get the rear turret firing. How much more angle do I need to get that turret on target? Oh, they're firing back. I think we should be able to fire now. Secondaries. There you go. Rear turret fired. Ouch. Okay, switch to that one. Because she's firing back. This tower's taking damage. 1 point of damage. If this had been an Adelaide class battleship, you know, the ones that are much cheaper, these guys would be dead by now. Yeah. Let's reduce speed. Can I not get my secondaries firing? Yeah, another 5,000. Enjoy. Like, yeah, it's fun to see the big damage numbers, but you still get pretty big numbers out of a 16-inch gun, and it fires like 3 times as fast. Yep. It's finally doing some things. I mean, even the 6-inch guns did a lot of stuff. It's 2,000 damage from the 6-inch guns, and they barely got to fire. So I would say their damage output relative to the time they were actually active was probably better than the 20-inch guns. That's why the is it? I forget. It's either the Mindful or the other meme boat I built that had all the 8-inch secondaries. I'm guessing I get to try it out sometime during this war. It's the Bulwarks. I had 4 of these, and in the first battle they were in versus the Italians, 2 of them got blown up. So I built 2 more, and I've had them through several cycles of refits. These are now hilariously expensive. Yeah, they were initially built on a budget, but whatever. So yeah, they cost more than the Stour. They started out with 18-inch guns, Mark 1s. They now have 17 Mark 3s. But I got the 18 Mark 3, so maybe I will go back. I don't know. If I have enough... I do not have enough displacement to do that. Never mind. I'm gonna stick with the 17s. N class, I class, I class, yeah. Do I want to test out my veteran class DDs or the Bulwarks? I want to test out the Bulwarks, because they have definitely not proven themselves. They were, in the one battle I've had them in, where I lost half of them, they were kind of useless. While the veterans are basically improved versions of my excellent Westfall class DDs, so I do not doubt they are amazing ships. But I'm getting bigger DD hulls researched, and yeah. I now have access to triple turrets on DDs. So that means for my next DD class, it will be much easier to fit more guns on a hull without having to fit this many turrets. Because these have 6 double turrets. That's 12 guns. I could do the same with 4 turrets, with triple turrets, which would be a lot easier to fit. So I can actually make DDs that are like a decent mix of gun and torpedo boats, instead of having to spec them to one or the other. And the destroyer leader hull that these are built on, it's such a nice hull to build on because there's so much room. And this is like the smallest size I had available. That's because first you research a new hull and then you research better displacement for the hull, right? So it wasn't possible for me to reduce further. It was already at minimum. I had to reduce the beam and draft, of course, to get under budget, which they are. The budget was 24.5 million, so they are well under that. There's the enemy. Oh, battleships are firing already. Yeah, there are some big numbers. Target slow speed, yeah, that's it's kind of nice when the enemy builds ships that are so slow that you get that bonus. Let's get the torpedoes in the water. It's only one launcher per ship. I could improve the rate of fire further on these boats. But that would mean slowing down the turret traverse and also making the ship heavier. And it's very close to the weight limit. Surrendered. High casualties. Yeah, let's just slow down. Don't need to go at full speed. Oh, extensive fire already. Damn it. That was the DDs, probably. That was probably the DDs setting all those fires. "33 fires, 16. 32 fires. Yeah, the battleships did not set all those fires on the last light cruiser. That was literally 5 seconds of firing from my destroyers. That is kind of dumb. Like how many fires you can set with small caliber DD. Guns firing incendiary. N class, I class, L class. I got the Westfalls and the Arrogants. Are they gonna try and run? Probably. Will they be able to at 19 knots? No. Okay, let's go find the enemy. These three have fought the French before. They know what's up. Let's take a look at my Westfall class DDs. Very like tall and sleek, very destroyer looking, for lack of a better word. Stern is kind of in the water, but that's just the game's wave mechanics. Slight waves. And also me reducing the draft to a minimum. Yeah, I'm going at 40 knots. You are not running away. I am not even trying to. Never mind. Heavy cruisers, you can slow down, get some more accuracy. You can even slow down more than that. Focus the closest enemy ship. Is this gonna burn down? Oh, that guy sank already. "28, 30 fires, 32, 34. Okay. Okay. Like, chill out, guys. Did I have another battle waiting for me? I-class. It's the Caledonians. They also have gotten a bit more expensive, but that's alright. They're still under 100 million. Which for a ship of this era would be very, very cheap. Basically the 1940s, that's where you start getting ships into the like $500 million price range. And getting a good ship under 200 million? That's only Colin can do that. Well, I guess you could, but a ship of the late 1930s, early 1940s will typically run a price tag of around 200 million. Now let's slow down a bit, get more accuracy. "39 knots is kind of excessive when fighting these guys." Okay, you are slowing down. Switch to that guy. Secondaries on the first one. And as a bonus, I get some intervening fire. Oh, ouch! Who did that? Who did that? Did that? Main belt penetration 2,700. Must have been the Glorious. Maybe the Zealous. Or the Caledonia herself. Not the defense. You're kind of lagging behind on the damage game there. Lead ship. Where are you getting the angle thing? Oh well. Yeah, she had an angle thing going on. I don't know what that was. That was a very quick battle. And the funny thing is, I know that my Caledonias, they were built in the late 1910s. I forget the exact year. I think it was... I can check. I can check when I built them. It should be in the ship design thing. I think it was like 1917 or so. But yeah, we have to do this first. And I know that none of the French ships can be that old, because I've recycled their entire navy a couple of times since then. Okay, the Brisbanes, the torpedo, firewall of torpedo into blob formation cruiser. That's my name of this like type of ship. Let's see how they do against not a blob formation. Weather is fine. Should be able to spot the enemy quite a distance. Turn torpedoes off so they don't launch prematurely. Are they running? They're coming right for me. They are coming right for me. Oh, what the frick are you doing? I did not want you to turn. Okay, aggro on the launchers. Now focus on the foremost ship. See if we can score some torpedo hits. Probably not. These ships are... Oh, dead torpedo. I did score a torpedo hit, but it was a dud. No. Oh, that went down into extensive fire. Can we sink this DD also? Surrendered. Nice. Yeah, like in the gun firepower category, these are not that far behind the Cassandras. They're just like 4 knots slower. So like they're not as gunboats, they're not bad. Okay, ship design, Caledonia, 1918. So she's 20 years old, the class. They've been updated, but they are just so much more modern than the French ships. The French have 2 battleships, 2 battlecruisers. Where are they? Two DDs. 2 CLs. There's 1 battleship, La Rochelle, 1 battlecruiser in Brest. Where's the other ships? Like, where do you keep your navy, France? Oh, what's left of it? It's kind of hard to see because this task force thing is like blocking stuff. Colombo, Cassandra class versus 2 L class DDs. Let's go. Let's kill them. Like, usually when I get a new war, the first few battles will be quite massive, because I'll be fighting these huge blob formation enemy fleets. But now they're just sending out... The French have almost as many task forces as they have ships. So I'm just running into tiny formations of 2-3 ships, and they are all really bad ships. Okay, Cassandra. Show me what you're good at. Colombo. That's the ship name. Class name is Cassandra. Destroyed torpedo already. Okay, you're flooding. You're already sinking. Okay. I guess this is gonna be over quickly. Okay. Yeah. I guess it works. Is that my ship being good or these guys being... 5 quad torpedo launchers. That's a lot of torpedoes. That's 20 torpedo volley. Okay. That's honestly kind of scary to think about. If I get these two coming towards my battleship lines and I'm not able to stop them, and they just dump like huge fans of 20 torpedoes towards my my formation, there's not gonna be much room to dodge. But this time, I guess the last one suffered a torpedo detonation aboard, because when you fill your ship with that many torpedoes, it's hard not to hit one of them when you shoot at the ship, if that makes sense. One more task force and then we're gonna end the episode. Dauntless versus I-class. Outclassed, more like it. I don't know. I don't know why they build these super old ships. Well, I do know it's because they haven't researched any new hulls, because that kind of outdated old hull, once you research the modern light and heavy cruiser hulls, all those old armored and semi-armored and whatever cruiser hulls, they become obsolete. You can't build them anymore. So for some reason they've just not researched the hulls. If they don't have the hull, then like not much they can do. And it is because the AI doesn't use the research priority thing. But I think that even if you don't use the research priority thing, like Like, you should still get your some things should still be researched, right? And you wouldn't have to go into the late 1930s with like pre-World War One kind of technology. Yeah, okay. Okay. My ships are good, but it's also really, really a case of the French ships just being complete and utter junk. Yeah. Some anticlimactic battles. Okay, destroyer design. I'm gonna get a new destroyer hull next turn anyway. Or maybe not a new hull, but a new like size. So let's for one turn take this priority and torpedo tubes. What am I getting? Quintuple. Alright. Now that's something I know the Germans have had for quite a few years already. But having only quad launchers instead of quintuples, that doesn't like it doesn't make a huge difference, you know. If Navy A has quad launchers and Navy B has quintuple launchers on their DDs, that's not going to decide the outcome of the war. Not having like this stuff in the late 1930s, that's more of a critical technology in my opinion, like the modern cruiser. It's kind of important to be able to build ships that are relevant. I don't know. Okay, let's go for some small guns. Let's get my... I don't know what I'm researching. Maybe Mark IV 8-inch guns. Would be nice to get the Mark V 5-inch guns. That would make my destroyers just completely nuts. They already are, but okay. Goodbye, and take care.